if you press the start button.
You look very nice.
You look very nice.
I've accumulated about 6 million umbrellas.
Look, put this on. Oh, Paddy! Oh my.
What am I doing? You'll have to tell me how to get there because I don't know.
Don't even know where we're going.
Well, we're going to the Malt House, aren't we?
Oh,
First?
okay.
Right. Have a coffee and stuff. I mean, we can always go back to the Malt House afterwards, but I thought if we went there first, have a coffee, because I haven't had one yet this morning. I did my
should have given you one.
2.5 mile march.
Showing off as usual.
And then came home with another pint of hot water, and that was it.
Such a pure being.
Yes, with my apple cider vinegar in with
Oh,
mother.
get lost. Where's your
so
halo?
Super bloody
Let's polish your halo a minute.
And I've lost an extra pound.
Oh my god.
So 1 more pound, and I've lost a stone.
Oh my goodness. How did you do that then?
How 18-hour fasting a day. So my last food is at 7 o'clock. Done and dusted by 7, and then I don't eat again then until lunchtime the next day, about 1 o'clock. I can't usually go a lot longer than 1 o'clock.
So you're going to be a scratchy, annoyed, hangry person this morning?
No,
then?
The other day I had to go and have a new crown replacement done, so I was all sort of numbed up, so I didn't eat at all until I got home that evening at 6 o'clock, and actually I was fine. I think as long as I have plenty of water, every time I feel a bit hungry I have a pint of water, and that seems to do the trick. As long as it's hot water, that seems to make you think it's a bit luxury.
Well, I had to switch my fasting routine to eat breakfast because I couldn't cope with the hangry in the morning. So now my last eat is about 1:30 in the day.
And do you find that it's the one and only thing that seems to have worked?
Yes.
Yes.
I've lost a stone.
You have as well now?
Yeah.
Exactly a stone or just over?
No, not just over.
Yeah. Well, that's funny, isn't it? Because I didn't think we necessarily both started at the same time. I was trying to think when I started. Oh, well, it was about the same time then. It was when I came back from my holiday with Karen, and I came back, stood on the scales, and it was the most I'd ever weighed, ever. And I just felt so uncomfortable.
Let's put this in proportion. You've never really been big.
No, I've never been obese, but you can tell by your clothes whether you feel comfortable or not. And I felt puffed, like everything was.
Jeans feel too tight.
Yes,
getting into bigger sizes.
Well, I didn't actually get into any bigger sizes. I just felt terribly uncomfortable in the sizes I had, and even doing my shoelaces up. And I just felt sluggish and cross because I felt that it was all down to the menopause and that I probably didn't have any power over it because I'd been trying to be good. I'd cut out sweet things and cakes, and I mean, I'm pretty healthy eater in any case. And the only thing I could think of cutting out was milk in coffee and tea. Mm-hmm. So I did that.
Well, I think there's a few sausage rolls and donuts that I used to witness.
Yeah, now and again, but on the whole, pretty good. Because once I'm in the shop, I can't leave the shop to go and buy anything naughty because there's stuff outside and I can't just go off and leave it. So if there's nothing naughty in the shop, I have to be good. And then when I get home, I eat, and then that's okay. And the only thing I would say I've done in this last, since the end of May with this intermittent fasting, if I felt like eating a cake or chocolate or anything, as long as I eat it in that eating window, it hasn't made any difference at all.
I noticed that.
And every night when I have my meal, I have a pudding. Always, nearly always. Sometimes it'll just be a banana, but usually it's a meringue with Greek yogurt and fresh fruit.
Do you have protein smoothies?
No. I eat a lot of cheese. I do have eggs, although I'm not particularly keen on eggs. I eat a lot of broccoli. It's got protein in it.
You're supposed to have 1 gram of protein per kilo of body weight. So
I'm not quite sure what that would look like then for me.
Well, if you put it into a cup, it would probably be about 1 cup
Right.
of protein powder.
Yeah.
That is, but it could be any protein.
Am I going left here?
Left here. Where are we going? Yeah, we'll go up over the Uli way.
You have to tell me where to go because
I'm going to stop this and test the
you're
microphone.
a very good boy. I tell you what, it's absolutely wonderful to have a van dog and to have a van dog, Jack Russell, and for him to be so gorgeous, so good.
Well, I tell you what,
What?
you can do the picking up of the poos and the training and the sorting out and the not being able to leave him, not being able to look round shops anymore, and you can do all that stuff as well if you
I'm
like.
happy to have him for 3 months while you go
3 minutes.
on a world tour with Johnny,
Oh yeah,
and I'll
that's
keep
going
him,
to happen. Not.
and then I'll have him back. But today, actually, I was quite sad on Instagram. One of my fellow antique dealers, John Wood, Mr. Wood's Antiques, based in Hillsley, had put a post on saying that he'd lost his beautiful dog, and I think she was a Springer Spaniel. Name was Tilly, and you could tell by the tribute he paid to her that he was absolutely heartbroken. And in January, it'd been 9 years since I lost Chippy, and do you know what? I think that's possibly one of the reasons that maybe I haven't replaced him, is because I just don't know that I could go through the heartache again.
Well, you
It's
say that, but then
devastating.
love is also two-sided, isn't it? You can't
Yes,
have the
it
love
is.
without having the pain at times.
No, but I mean, I absolutely love Paddy. I mean, I love him.
Yeah, but it's
Love
the
him.
same amount of pain if anything happens to
Yes,
Paddy.
it absolutely would, but I just don't know that I could deal
You
with
could
it.
deal with it.
Well, look at him now. I mean, just look. There he is. He's sitting there, quiet.
He's been barking at home because we didn't tell him what was happening because he would have got more excited, but he knew
But he
that
understands
something was
every word
happening.
you say.
Because, well, if I tell him your name, he starts getting excited.
Oh, do you?
Auntie Fifi. No, Auntie Fifi, don't
Do
we?
you know Auntie Fifi? My best boy.
So today's mission is, without naming names or doing any details.
Well, I guess our mission today, I didn't even know we were on a mission. Today I was just mind and neutral. I was going to come up, pick you up, and then suddenly I'm stuck with a microphone on me and we're filming.
Well,
and it's
we're
just like,
always
what?
saying we're going to do a vlog and then we never ever do it.
So you get me as a captive audience whilst I'm in the van, and that's it. But today, yes, we are going to go to the Malt House, which is an antiques emporium, which I don't go to that often. And you go up to with Johnny and Paddy quite often on the Sunday, don't you? And you nearly always phone me and tell me the very glad tidings. It is absolutely heaving with people up there. And it's usually after I spent a Saturday in the shop when it's not been
I like to
particularly
twist the
busy.
knife.
Anyway, yesterday was good in the shop, I'm pleased to say.
That's
Very good.
We sold those 2 artefacts and things hanging around forever.
Yes, that was joyous. And do you know, that was the weirdest thing? You know how it said on our live on Friday that sometimes I bring something into consciousness, I go and touch it, and I say, hello, you. Don't think you've been forgotten.
Because you're a weirdo.
You're going. Your time is up in this shop and you're going. And the 2 things that I put outside thinking, right, it's a bit weird to put these out on the pavement, but they're going out on the pavement, and they both sold. So I did my very happy little shopkeeper dance behind the counter when the people left. So that was good. And it was a good day. So we are going up to see everything and all the people in the Malt House. I expect I'll know quite a few of the dealers up there, one way or another, if they're around. And then going on
Well,
from
Paddy's daddy, original daddy, has got a stall in there. What? Neil.
Oh, has it? Yes, that's right. I was thinking Javed, and I was thinking, really?
What?
I was thinking, what? My
Your
whole
brain? Where's
psyche
your
was
brain go?
not working at all then. Yes. Oh, that's good.
Right,
Yeah.
let me just.
Do you think you'll be up there?
No, he's not. So, we're just passing through Dursley at the moment for this spectacular road trip. Let's have a look at the scenery for 2 minutes.
You come up to Jersey to do your food shopping and stuff, don't you?
Not so much. Tesco always delivers.
Look at him seeing all those dogs.
Tesco delivers to ours, so I like to buy from that new farm shop down by the Heathfield garage.
Oh, I haven't been in there yet.
It used to be called now. I can't remember what it used to be called.
Is it on the main road?
Puckle Ditch Farm. It is on the main road, and they've made an amazing what would you call it? Each product, like each tomato, has a locked, safe fridge door. So there's lots of locker type scenario with glass cabinets, and you go in, you check what you want to buy, and then you buy it from the till and pay for it, and then it releases the doors, so they don't have to have anybody working in there.
Oh God, sounds terribly technical.
It is. The first time I did it, I couldn't remember what I'd bought, and there was nothing. There was no receipt, and I couldn't see which doors had pinged open, because they just ping and then they sit there. So I was actually having to go around smoothing all the doors. I thought, I hope there isn't a blooming CCTV camera, because they'll be having a proper laugh at this idiot that can't find what she's bought. But I was much better equipped the second time I went. And they do the best beef tomatoes, homegrown aubergines and cucumbers. Anyway, I like to support local, so that's...
Well, so do I, but I have to say that anywhere that is effectively providing a service but with no people doesn't get my vote, because I like people, and all this do it online and do it automatically. It's like, where will it end? People won't have any jobs, and there won't be
but I don't think that's the case in their situation, because they're farmers, and it takes a lot of effort to be a farmer. And
just quickly pointing out, Wick House on our left, an antique dealer, nice guy, lives above the shop, and there it is, and he sells all sorts of
this is Dursley.
Yes, china and antiques and pictures and furniture and bits and pieces.
We're going to go left, and then we're going to go right towards Ewley.
Okie dokie. Going to go the very beautiful Senate route then.
Yes, up over the Selsley Common.
Got very squeaky brakes at the moment. It's booked in for service next month.
This is a dodgy old
roundabout
on a roundabout.
Last time I came here, I was out walking with Robert and Galena and Neil, and we'd done a massive walk, and Robert and Galena had really bad blisters, and we basically limped them back to the car park, but we actually had to walk up this road.
Oh my God. That's why I don't go for walks with you, because it's miserable. Anyone with a brain wouldn't choose to go for a walk with you.
Isn't it funny? You wouldn't choose to go for a walk with me, and I wouldn't choose to go and get vegetables from a self-serve place with doors that automatically open and no people. I wouldn't be able to see the machine properly. I wouldn't have the right card. The card would get jammed.
You were born in another century.
May as well have been. Yeah. But I have got to go and get aubergines and things, because I've got Meg coming to stay tomorrow night. And because she is so wonderful, I'm going to do a really, really lovely vegetarian-y type meal with couscous and feta cheese and roasted vegetables.
What do I have to do to get one of those meals
then? I think, well, you can have one of those actually. I'd have to just have some vegetarian feta for you, wouldn't I? Vegan feta.
Yeah, I eat that for breakfast every day, white vegan feta.
Breakfast?
Yeah, I have it with sour cherry jam. It's lovely, delicious on gluten-free bread.
Well, that sounds very grown up.
It is very delicious.
Yes, as I would be sort of walking along here, because I've walked along here, I'm thinking to myself, still walking. We've walked all around these big hills. We've done 7.5 miles, and our feet were hanging off, and so we're still walking.
But you know, I'm not sorry for them, because they do understand that you like to go through the pain.
I can even tell you the gateway that we stopped in to have the dregs of the coffee and to find plasters to try and patch things up enough to get back, which was in that gateway just here. Poor old galley.
Can you put the cooler on and overheat?
Aircon. No, it's very muggy today.
It is.
20 degrees.
I couldn't believe it. It's so warm.
It's lovely. Sun's out. Oh, I nearly went out wearing a coat this morning because it looked grey and it looked cold. And then,
sorry about the camera.
It was really, really warm.
Jiggling. I'm doing my best.
He's so calm in the van, isn't he?
Yeah, we've been so lucky with him in the car. I mean, he's just a little angel.
Chippy used to love being in the car.
He's never been any trouble. He's usually in his crate, in our vehicles, so he knows his little sanctuary. He loves it. He just goes fast asleep. Good boy.
I didn't have the van when I had Chip. I had the BMW estate, and Chippy used to spread out on the front seat, and he would literally lie there, and I'd have my hand on his tummy, and then every so often he would just lift his head up and turn and look at me and say, "You all right, Mum?" Oh, he was a lovely boy.
This is entering Yuli.
He wants a fantastic Sunday lunch, and I mean a fantastic Sunday lunch. I would recommend booking. The pub that's up here on the right hand side is where we normally stop for lunch when we have done our 10-mile march, and we have a break and the Sunday lunch halfway round, and they do a lovely rhubarb cider, which is just gorgeous.
Do they do vegan?
They do vegetarian, but whether it be strictly vegan or not, you'd have to check. But they seem to be pretty clued up about dietary requirements. So maybe if you phoned ahead, you could just double check and request. They're lovely in there, very helpful. And I can't remember what it's called, so we'll just have to
Queen,
watch as we
isn't
go
it?
past.
No?
No, I don't think it is.
Crown.
The Crown, I think it's the Crown.
Oh God, it's so bumpy.
But it is a very pretty village, and the walking round here, although hilly, is worth it just for the
You didn't
views.
walk up the hill up here, did you?
Yes.
Up it?
Yeah, we did about 4 peaks.
God.
It's a big circular walk all around Dursley and Ewley. Takes in Cam Peak and one other one, and then literally you come out to the pub, cross over the road, and walk up these great big hills to the top of the woods up here.
What you do?
Yeah, well, I love it. I've got my old faithful walking boots, so the pub is just here on the right hand side. The old Crown,
Inn.
that's it, the old Crown.
The Old Crown Inn. So this hill is called
Big.
Crawley Hill. I always think that's funny because you crawl up this hill.
And when you're branching off to go for your walk, you branch off up that footpath up
Oh,
there.
right. Johnny cycles up and down here about 15 times.
He is mental. He is really mental.
He likes to do his
Extreme sport.
athlete training. It's very steep though. Ridic. Blue sky!
Absolutely.
This is Fifi happy weather.
Yes.
We all know how miserable you get when the weather changes.
Oh. Yes, today is lovely. I feel completely joyous. I also feel full of positive dolphins, having done my march this morning. So the rest of the day is a Bertie bonus.
Well, I didn't do anything this morning. Yesterday afternoon I came back and didn't do anything, so I've got no Bertie bonus.
Well, you're always doing something in the home gym, aren't
I
you?
try to, but I think last week was just tiring because of all the stuff going on.
Well, you're running an empire, and you have to
Not.
work out sums with big noughts on the end.
I'm not. I'm running along behind the empire, trying to scrape it all up all the time.
It wouldn't run without you and your input.
Thank
that's
you.
for sure.
I'll take the
Yeah, well, you should.
encouragement.
You are the backbone.
So we got Coley Peak up here, which is a lovely viewing point. Beautiful, spectacular views. You can't see them from here, but this is the high point now on the edge of the Cotswolds. Right, so this bit is Selsley Common, and again it's a lovely place to walk the dogs and to see the view. If you walk right over to the furthest point over there, it's an amazing view over the Gloucester Vale, or the Severn Vale it should be called, and it's a lovely open space for the dogs to run.
This isn't sort of like Minchinhampton way, is it?
No, that's up over that
The other
way.
side. I
You
always
go
get these two
drop
confused.
down the hill here and then up the other side and over towards Minchinhampton.
Because Cousin Claire lives over that way, doesn't she?
Yeah. Bless her. So it's a nice country route to go this way to get to the Malt House. It's all a bit narrow and thing. Hold on, Pants. Hold on, Pants. Yes, a good boy. Selsley. Good boy.
Wow, it's like low flying, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't believe you don't come this way.
I have been this way, but not to go to the Malt House. I got diverted off up over this hill once in bad weather, and I was worried that I wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
It's slippery.
Oh yeah, I mean one time I came up and it wasn't snowing where I was, but when I came up here it was snowing and I was in that low slung Mazda at the time
Yeah.
and it was terrifying because it had no road grip at all. This is a narrow bit of road. That's a bit dangerous.
So there's a bit of bum cleavage there.
Eek.
Breathe in.
Eek. Breathe in, everybody. I wouldn't like to live on this bit of road.
No.
Ooh, yikes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So we're heading on down into Stroud. I was just trying to position myself then on the compass. I think this is the South Stroud we're in now, isn't it? Southwest. Is that right?
No idea.
Yeah. Anyway, don't
What
come
does
to
it say
this.
there? That says N. Does that stand for north on that?
No, that's the way you're going, isn't it? Going north, but this will be south in that
So am I
case.
going round to the
So you
right?
take the second exit,
Okey-dokey.
please, driver.
Remember that time when we were going across the downs that time and you decided to spring on me to interview me?
Take the second exit, please, driver.
And I could not keep a straight face, could I? Just couldn't.
What was that I was asking you?
About my trainers or my training regime or something, or going to the gym or something.
Oh.
I can't quite remember that.
Right, you need to be in the right-hand lane, please, driver. Yes, I remember you being a complete fail as an interviewee. You've learned to control your giggle muscles. So you're going to take the second exit, please. I'm glad to see they're doing something with this building because it's a horrible building. Finally doing something with it. Now you're going to take this. That's right, this exit. This one, yeah. So we're sort of skirting around the edge of Stroud here. Some people enjoy driving videos.
Really?
Oh, are you uncomfortable, baby? Was it difficult to find a comfy spot? Good boy. There you go. That's better. Right, you're going to take the right exit, please. We're very chatty, aren't we?
Are you actually filming, are you?
Yeah.
Is this in the little land of nod then?
We're giving it to this vlog, we really are. This is like sensational
Energy
content.
input extraordinaire. Oh
Come
God.
to this vlog for
Completely
nothing.
zoned out.
Right, and take the second exit.
You eating, Pat?
There's little bits of bone everywhere in his, in all of his bedding, and all over the house. Everywhere you walk, you stand on a sharp object. Go straight across, please. That's a really nice park just there, Stratford Park.
It's a roundabout.
Yeah, just straight over.
Nice
Then
gates.
you've got Tesco down here, and you're going to go left, please. And then there's a lump in the road here, slow down. A nice lake over there.
Oh, pretty.
Left at this roundabout, and we're nearly there.
Good, because
We're
I'm
nearly
dying for a
there.
cup of coffee. And because it's Sunday, I'm going to have one with oat milk in it instead of just a black one, like I normally do. Push the boat out and go for some oat milk.
Reckless indulgence.
All the leaves coming off the trees.
Yeah.
It's really happened quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was Liam's birthday. I had to start wearing a coat. I thought, oh, 19th of September, that means winter.
Yeah.
Right, it's just up here on the right. This is the Malt House. I think it's called the Malt House Collective.
What time is it open then? 10 o'clock?
I don't know. Didn't even think of that.
Antiques and cafe, my two favourite words.
Right,
Happy bunny.
sometimes if you go right into, we might have to reverse out, but if there's a space close down there that you can fit in.
Go right on the end here, which is a nice safe spot. You can get bashed on one side then.
Or you be the judge, you're the driver.
Okay, I'll do that because otherwise, if people open their doors,
Eight. Oops, terrible camera work. Right, we'll go in and then we'll have to try and see if we can do any filming or not. The case may be.
do we have coffee outside or inside?
Might as well sit outside with the dog.
Yeah. And say, do you want to have a seat there and I'll go and get you?
Okay.